YouTube. It's Nicole Moore, and I'm coming to you with the Love and Hip Hop New York Season 10, Episode 4. So, I don't do a whole review or a recap. I just point out the things that stood out to me the most. And we're just going to talk about your girl, Chrissy. I really liked Chrissy. I thought that her antics was a bit much, but I really liked Chrissy. And unfortunately, she has played herself and is holding the L all of the episodes so far of Love and Hip Hop New York. Yandy seems to be in everybody's storyline some kind of way. And I want to know if this is all orchestrated to kind of put Yandy back on the map. Then we're going to have to deal with Yandy and Mendices coming back home. So Yandy is going to have a lot. We're going to be seeing Yandy a lot this season. And it's going to get on our nerves. We know this. We can tell already. I'm so glad that we did not see Kimbella much in this, if at all. I don't remember seeing her at all in this whole episode. Joe butting into Tahiri. They could have kept their scene. We didn't care. Erica and Safari planning their wedding and Safari trying to make it seem like he wasn't going to invite Yandy. That was shady. And he might go into reality TV villain for that because he's doing too much. What else? Really, that was it. Chrissy was all the way pressed. I mean, it's like she has nothing else to do with her time but to try, now that she's back on this show, to get underneath Yandy's skin. And Yandy's going to win because she has so many other different outlets and so much going on that she don't need your connect for real estate. She got, a business partner for that. So, Chrissy, you're holding the big L. Yandy, I'm low-key getting tired of her. She's almost in everybody's storyline, and I'm over it. Jen, you wore me out, Jen. You wore me out. I can't. It's you are just a stereotype for a horrible baby mama. You just are. Y'all been together for 20 years. This is another one that's been together for longer than 5 years. No ring, no prospects of being married. Get out of here. He's just now getting y'all out the hood. Listen, fresher. Wait a minute. Y'all just now getting out the hood? Calm down. Everybody how are you trying to manage somebody and you ain't even all the way together yet? No. Janeski is already on my nerves. She is. I'm fine with the cockiness. That's a New York thing. I'm cool with that. But nah. I didn't like her antics when Jen was acting up. She could have took a higher role than that. I'm glad that she didn't back down or wasn't afraid, it seemed like. But Jen would have tossed her little, she's tiny. Jen would have tossed her, then sat on her. I can just foresee Yandy's going to get on our nerves because we're going to see her on the screen too much. We don't care about Erica and Safari at all. We don't care about Joe and Tahiri at all. Juju is non-existent. Why is she there? I mean, we like her, but she's got nothing to say. We don't care about Sin. We don't care about Jonathan. Kimbella kick rocks. Chrissy, you played yourself. You should never have come back on the show in this way. You show that you have made no growth in the 10 years that you've been gone. You came right back the same as you left. Maybe you have a business venture. Maybe you've been doing some things in Miami. Maybe. But we don't see it. All we see is the aggressive, evil, mean, bitter, jealous of Yandy Chrissy that we saw 10 years ago. Show us something different, sis. Show us something different. I mean, if this was orchestrated, you know, you got the short end of the stick. You lost because you are holding an L. All of the seasons that we've just had, 4 seasons, you holding an L. It's crazy. Rich, I can't wait to see Olivia and what's going to happen with that. Yeah. First of all, they're going to drown us in this whole Yandy Chrissy thing. And Chrissy's looking crazy. Yandy's looking... They're going to get on our nerves. I can just see it. Anyway, that was your Love and Hip Hop New York review. Well, what stood out to me most. I'm going to come back with the reality TV villain. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know down below if Yandy is going to get on your nerves this season. If you feel like she's been in almost everybody's storyline and she's going to get on your nerves, just let me know. Because it's inevitable. It happens every season. She gets on our nerves every season. Not because she's annoying, but because she's just so saturated throughout the show. It's just too much. It's too much. And is it me, or did they not mention the daughter that she took in at all? I would like to know what happened with that. I want to know if Kimbella was right, if she did it for clout, or if she did it for a look, or, you know, what happened with the little girl? Why haven't they said anything yet? All right, y'all, let me know. YouTube, it's Nicole Moore coming to you with the reality TV villain. Okay, guess who's still on the chopping block? Mark Daly. How dare you go out after that abysmal dinner and not try to see that your girl was okay, spend time with your baby? Are you kidding? Calm down. Everybody just calm. You need to sit down. Sit all the way down. Kenya. I can't be too sure that it wasn't you that leaked the contents of Cynthia's card from Nene to the blogs. I can't be too sure that it wasn't you. Apparently, the card went missing. I can't be too sure that it wasn't you. Not sure. Now, I know that I said in my last video and you were in reality TV villain in my last video because I feel like you... I don't know. I don't think it was malicious. And I said that before. I don't think that you were being malicious in that you were just excited that Cynthia was going to be proposed to, or that you thought she was going to be proposed to. But even still, what type of friend ruins it? Like, what type of friend blurts it out? You could have waited until it happened and then been like, I told you, I knew it. You know what? I knew it. I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to ruin it. Like, that's how that should have went. But instead, yes, I do believe that you got super excited. You were really happy for Cynthia and it just came out. I believe that. I don't believe it was any intuition. I do believe that you and Candy had that conversation and maybe you did say, yeah, I think he's going to propose to. Maybe you did, but shut up. Shut up. Like, nobody needs you to ruin stuff. Like, she had been waiting for that for X amount of time, X amount of years. You just come out of nowhere and just ruin it. Like, shut up. Anyway, so who else? So we got Mark and Kenya still back on the docket. Oh, good night. Dr. Heavenly. Now, girl, I love you. I do. I like all the antics that you throw out there. I like your big old mouth. I like the stuff that you do say. But you was doing a lot for this reunion. You were truly doing a lot for this reunion. And I just can't get behind it all. Like, you were in everybody. Since when did you go up for Dr. Jackie like that? Like, being friends is one thing. Y'all hanging out, being real cool. But Dr. Jackie absolutely has her own mouth. She absolutely can tell you how it is, apparently. You know, she got Buffy, or tried to get Buffy all the way together. She can handle herself. And she didn't seem pressed at all. But you did. And it wasn't even about you. Girl. No, you was doing too much. Quad. Are you coming back next season? Because I need you to go to some therapy. I need you to get some therapy. I need for you to figure out whether or not you want to be these girls' friends or not, once and for all. Is it going to be the sister circle, or is it going to be the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Oh, child, Married to Medicine. Is it going to be Married to Medicine? So, is it going to be Married to Medicine or the sister circle? Because apparently you like the sister circle a lot more, and you're very combative and defensive with the Married to Medicine ladies. Now, don't tell me that you're not, because you are. You are very, very sensitive when it comes to them. You are already on guard, ready, set, go, trying to figure out what your next move is going to be, what you're going to say next, who's going to say what, who's going to be coming for you. If it's like that, sis, maybe it's time to leave the show. You have your cookbook. You're on another show. You're good. You're good. Now maybe you can actually get your dog clothing line up and really running the way you want it to be. Cause I'm tired of seeing you struggle trying to be these ladies' friends or feeling like you are a part of whatever with them and then wind up arguing. Because Dr. Simone don't see it for you no more. She's not trying to go back down that road. You've burnt that bridge. You know? Oh, and that's another one. Dr. Simone, girl, we are all grown on this show. And there is no reason why I can't be friends with who I want to be friends with, even though you don't like that person. Dr. Jackie, you should be checking Dr. Heavily because your friend shouldn't be talking about your other friend, not in front of you anyway. But I'm going to have whoever as my friend that I want to. You're not going to tell me who or what to do, period. You can express yourself, tell me how you do or do not like something, but there isn't anything under the God's green earth that's going to make me just say, oh, you know what? This one don't like you, so I can't be friends with you. Because that makes me look stupid, weak, and as if I don't have my own mind. And I do. And I know that you do too, Dr. Simone. And I know that Dr. Jackie does too. And we all know Dr. Heavenly is challenging. But somehow Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly managed to work through their differences. And they've become really close and nice and friends. See, Dr. Heavenly's mouth is big. It is. It is. But I think what Dr. Jackie does is she gets Dr. Heavenly together. Right then and there. And it's not all that rah-rah stuff. It's that wit. It's that, did she just come for me? Kind of shade. That makes you stop and think. If you can get Dr. Heavenly to stop and think, her mouth will close. It'll close. Because she's got to think, like, did she just come for me? And by then you will have switched the subject altogether completely and got one over. But see, Dr. Simone, you don't. Maybe you just don't feel like you should have to do all that. Maybe that's exhausting to you, but that's how you might want to handle Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly, you ain't got no business talking about nobody else's husband the way that you do. Not at all. Now, it's out of respect for Dr. Damon that some of them even deal with you because they seem to like him better than you. But I digress. You just need to sit on down. So who do we have so far? We have Mark and Kenya. I think they're just going to live on this docket because they ain't right. Got Mark and Kenya. You got Dr. Heavenly. Oh, for sure. Dr. Jackie. Dr. Simone. Quad and her crying. Seriously, Quad. You need to figure out what you're doing. Because if you don't want to be these ladies' friends, if it's too taxing for you, you just need to move on. Maybe that's what's best for you, to just move on. Okay? Buffy, I need you to be clear. Okay? After Dr. Jackie apologized to you umpteen times and you were still feeling some kind of way, you needed to be clear. You needed to explain to the ladies, not just Dr. Jackie in private, that it has nothing to do with Dr. Jackie at this point, and really everything to do with the fact that those feelings in you were unresolved And it brought up those feelings again. And what you had buried came back to the surface, and you had a hard time dealing with it. And so you were kind of lashing out, and you were letting Dr. Jackie take a lot more of the heat for her insensitive comments for far too long. Because she clearly did, apologize to you. So, but for you, I'm not going to put you up here on a reality TV villain, but you was close. Because you dragged this whole thing out, and you know that's not what she meant, and you know you were dealing with your own personal things, and you were letting Dr. Jackie take the slot, take the blame for that. So maybe you should be on here, but we're not gonna put you on here right now, okay? But we are gonna go back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we're gonna go ahead and get Kandi. Kandi, I love you. You are my favorite housewife. And then Tanya. I like Portia. Anyway, Kandi. You got to tread lightly, girl. You have been carrying some bones back, haven't you? She right? So I understand that you are the type of person who will tell the truth, and if asked, you will not lie. But I think some of this information you kind of offered up, honey. Some of this information didn't need to get back to the source. So I'm not sure what you were trying to do, especially with the whole Portia thing, because Cynthia was there as well, and Eva girl, if you gonna throw shade, you gotta remember what you saying, because you can't throw it and then forget that you threw it and then swear up and down that you didn't do it, because you did, girl. You did. I'm gonna need you to write your shit down so that you can reference it later. Go ahead and get you a planner, notebooks and pen and paper, and write it all down. Okay? All right. Nene, baby, it's time. It's time to move on from the girls. It is. And the only reason why I say that is because you just don't seem to want to make amends in the right way. Okay? You can't make amends for how you've been the way you want to make amends. You got to meet them where they are, because those are the ones you hurt. Yeah. So if they feel like an apology would be a good start, you might want to have to apologize. You were a hot ass mess last season. All the way a hot ass mess. Just because you're calmer now and not around as much, when you are around, you kind of are a bitch. I still like you though, girl. I just want you to get it together. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Dr. Heavenly wins the award because she got on my entire nerve. So Dr. Heavenly wins a reality TV villain award. And we will give one more person an award. And that will be... Chrissy already got one. So we're not going to give her another one, but yeah, I feel like she's going to live among this category. So we're going to give it to Jen. Because Jen, you not mad at the other girls. You mad at your boo. You mad at Fresha. And you're mad at Fresha because he's a whole hole in these streets. And if you allowed him enough room, he would definitely have somebody lapped up, living it up, in a hotel or an apartment somewhere, living off of him while he's taking care of y'all. He would. Clearly he was trying to do that with Janeski. Of course he was. And you're not mad at her. See, that's the problem. Your anger is misdirected. You should be checking Fresha and not the girls. Okay? Or you should just leave Fresha's ass alone, because it's been 20 years and you're not married yet, as far as we know. So is he really worth all of it? Y'all just now getting out the hood and y'all moved to Jersey. Girl, everybody moving out of Jersey. It's hella expensive. Not as expensive as New York, but it's close. So Dr. Heavenly, you get the reality TV villain award. And coming in with a close second is Jen. You get one too. Yeah, because you got to calm down. You got to calm down. No one should see you sweat that hard, because then they'll just come for you even harder, and now they know how to do it through that nigga. Anyway, y'all, if y'all understand what I'm saying, comment down below. Okay? Subscribe. Like. Share it. Help me grow, y'all. Alright. This has been Reality TV Villain, and I'm out.